How's it going? Today I want to make a video showing you guys the essential gear you need to go fly fishing. I want to give you guys a few tips about purchasing gear, where to purchase it, that sort of thing, and then I'll go into the stuff you actually need. The first thing is creating a balanced system. Fly rods and fly equipment come in different sizes called weights, and they range from 0 weight up to 14 weight. 0 weight being the smallest, 14 being the largest. So what that means, if you have a 5 weight rod, you want to balance everything to that 5 weight. So you want a 5 weight reel and a 5 weight line. Also, what size should you choose? Keep this real simple, a 5 weight. Unless you know you're fishing, offshore or saltwater or really big fish, go with a 5 weight. That will handle all kinds of species of trout, all kinds of bass, panfish. The majority of your freshwater fish can be handled on a 5 weight rod. Lastly, be smart with your budget. If this is your first rod, you're not going to notice the difference between a $50 rod and an $800 rod, so don't go crazy. Alright, so let's get into the gear. First thing, the most important thing, is your rod. This is a 4 weight rod from Echo. It's an Echo base. The rod is the most important thing in fly fishing. It's the most important piece of gear you could use, so spend the majority of your budget on a rod. But remember, don't go crazy. You won't notice the difference between a $50 rod and an $800 rod, so don't go crazy. Next thing you need is a reel. I'm going to recommend this reel. This is the Pflueger Monarch. This is a 3/4, so it fits rods size 3 and 4 weight. I have this for every size rod I have. I love this reel. It's real simple and it's real cheap. And then attached to this reel is backing. This is the base layer. You need this. This is the base layer of line. And this backing, which is attached to the reel, then attaches to your fly line. Fly line is a little bit different than other types of fishing line because you don't tie your fly or your lure to the line. And the line is also what does the casting. The line is heavy while your fly is weightless. So your line does the casting. So your line is attached to your backing, which is attached to your reel. Like I said, your fly is not attached to your line. Instead, it's attached to a leader. A leader is tapered, so it has a thick section at the fly line down to a thin tippet section where you tie your fly on. Leaders go a little backwards. This is a 5X. This is actually a 6X leader. This is smaller than a 5X. So the higher numbers are smaller and the lower numbers are bigger. Stick with the 5X. Go with a 7.5 foot 5X leader. Long leaders are more difficult to cast, so 7.5 foot is where you should start. Lastly, one of the most important things is your flies. This is my panfish box. I'm not going to make any suggestions for flies because where you are and what you're fishing for is so important when choosing flies. It's difficult for me to recommend flies because so much of where you live, what you're fishing for, and the type of fishing you're doing, the weather conditions, so much goes into choosing a fly. It'd be very difficult for me to make any recommendations. I recommend, if you can afford it, a outfit, fly outfit that comes with everything you need in one package. Orvis makes a great outfit. Echo, using this Echo base rod, makes a great outfit or combo. Redington, try and spend a little bit more money if you're getting an outfit. One thing I noticed with them is sometimes the line is a little cheaper. Orvis, Echo, they're giving you their brand, high quality line. But I noticed the cheaper line is more difficult to cast. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comments.